of conventions, these type of lit first must start. Once there were only lit first type, lit first where in which blaming, ridiculing Bharat was going on. Just like a lit first there in Pink City. Just like. See, some days back, no, it is also now changing this year, or Sir Kariwa is participating in it. Okay, they have started inviting at least for 1 hour some of the so-called nationalist thinkers also there. Some 5 years back, they have invited one great literary figure from Nigeria, Ben Okri. Ben Okri is a black man, he is a novelist, storyteller and all. He got Booker Prize, not Nobel Prize, Booker Prize. He got Booker Prize. And he was invited there because he is a black and he has Booker Prize and he is a world-renowned, internationally acclaimed thinker. So he may talk something against the present dispensation. The people who conducting this anti-India lit first thought about that. But Ben Okri reached there in his first sentence itself, he destroyed their concept, saying that you people taught me how to write. Your Mahabharata, your Ramayana taught me how to write. Your Panchatantra taught me how to write. Ben Okri has put that. Ben Okri has said that is why I am quoting Ben Okri here, because Prabhuji has asked that question, how we can change this. Ben Okri has said in one interview after that lit first, he came to Delhi. I don't know how many of them have accompanied him to Delhi. Generally, it will not happen because their Swapna, their dream has been shattered by that gentleman. Just like old men were taken to polling booth. After voting, they will not be taken back to home. They are quite sure that in the next election, he will not be alive. So in that way, Ben Okri has not been taken back to Delhi. There he addressed the media people and he mentioned about the history or stories. To poison a nation, poison its stories. Through the poisoned stories, the generations and the society and the whole nation will be demoralized. The demoralized nation and society will start speaking the demoralized stories to itself, and it will lead to the ultimate psychic destruction. So this has happened to Africa, this has happened to Nigeria. Specifically, I think it is happening. It has happened to you and still it is going on. So you have to think. Your stories are being polluted, poisoned. Stories means everything. Narratives, history, education, everything. It has been polluted. With what was the end? What was the aim? To pollute, to poison, distract, ultimate destruction of our very psyche. So we have to be very much careful about that. We have to recreate, retell our own stories, and through which that linkage, once it was strengthened by Valmiki, once it was strengthened by Tunjat Ramanujan Ezhuthachan, once it was strengthened by Kambar, once it was strengthened by Tulasidasa, we have to recreate it, we have to retell it, hear it, it is to be popularized and speak out who we are. So through that only this type of efforts can be defeated.
Thank you, Nandakumarji. I know though there are two vice chancellors, there is one headmistress who is keeping a tab on the timing. Shefali, the curator, and I believe that India as a nation in the making, as popularized by Nehru and continued by the Nehruvian British and continued by Nehruvian socialist ideas. And India was never a nation, India can never be a nation, the popular communist idea. And still there is one idea that India has been an ancient Rashtra and that has been existing. All other civilizations got destroyed, we are living and still discussing about this cultural continuum, because despite all these efforts, we have something unique, that we are celebrating festival like this in the land which is saying that we have nothing to do with Sanatan. So I think that is a great success and the beginning of Chennai Lit Fest 4th edition. I thank Nandakumarji for giving a beautiful starting to this 4th edition and conversing with us. And thank you to organizers for allowing me to have this interaction. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Please remain seated for a minute more, sir. Thank you so much for inaugurating Chennai Lit Fest 4.